it. Yep. Thank you. Hi. Morning. No hugging after this, I know.
No, that's all right. Go ahead.
Good morning. Uh-huh.
She must be like 5 before, so. She must be about 5 before, just background.
Good morning. My name is Bob Gordon, and I'm a very happy member of this congregation. And this is a day when we can literally wake up and smell the roses. I tried that, and it's wonderful. Please take your seats, turn off your cell phones all the way, and take this opportunity to greet each other. All right. Welcome to the Golden Gate Center for Spiritual Living. We honor you wherever you are on your spiritual path and know that there is something wonderful here today for each and every one of you. There's a book that I've been reading by Mark Nepo called Finding Inner Courage, which is a wonderful book. He's a poet and philosopher. And there's a chapter that is entitled How We Stumble. And in that chapter, Mark quotes the Roman orator Cicero, who lived from 106 to 43 BC, and he offers a group of sayings that are the 6 mistakes of man, habits of thinking that keep us as prisoners of ever-shrinking patterns. And I'll read them. The illusion that personal gain is made up of crushing others. The tendency to worry about things that cannot be changed or corrected. Insisting that a thing is impossible just because we cannot accomplish it. Refusing to set aside trivial preferences. And this is one we all know. Neglecting development and refinement of the mind and not acquiring the habit of reading and study. And the final one, which I like very much, attempting to compel others to believe and live as we do. The words to our morning chant will be on the screen, followed by the words of our wonderful Reverend Carol Huntley in Spiritual Mind Treatment to take you deeply into your own centers.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And happy Mother's Day. And a special happy Mother's Day to all those of you who are watching and having breakfast in bed this morning. So if you'll join me in prayer as we focus this day on the divine infinite as the feminine principle of creation. The Divine Mother, the first deity, alive and well in all of her children. And so we call upon the Great Mother to be with us today, to bless us, to live in us, and to live through us. We call upon the Great Mother to build a deep and glowing fire in each heart so that the nurturing presence, whether it comes through a woman or a man, flows out upon the earth. This nurturing presence heals anything around mothering in individual lives. This one heals any distress between these children here and their mothers. The Divine Mother heals any distress among women who are not themselves physical mothers, but who bring forth other blessings for the earth. The Great Mother heals anything that is unsettled or unfinished about our relationship to our mothers. And for those mothers who have passed from this earthly plane and have passed recently and long ago, they are all gathered up in the arms of the Great Mother. From her we came, and to her we shall return. Blessed be. I'm going to find a box of Kleenex somewhere. And I would like you to welcome our wonderful music team, Ross Gualco, Posey Lyon, and Robin Dubois.
I want to say something. So in preparation for Melissa Felipe coming to us in a few weeks, this is a Melissa Felipe song. And I get to look out at everyone, and it's so wonderful to see all the people who brought their moms, including mine. I brought mine. When I was a baby, oh, how I would cry. She would come, hold me and smile. My fears would melt from her touch. That's the healing of a mother's love. The first time I broke her heart, I thought I would die. She didn't even need to ask why. She has a way of rising above. That's the healing of a mother's love. A mother's love can do what no one else's can. Make the world feel safe, like we're in the master's plan. A mother's love can be the very thing we need, and more than enough. times are hard, I turn to the land. It's like the earth understands. And I am held in her hand. That's the healing of the mother's love. The mother's love can do what no one else's can. Make the world feel safe, like we're in the master's plan. The mother's love can be the very thing we need, and more than enough. That's the healing of the mother's love. Oh, great mother, hear my prayer. Let me feel you near. I know you are always here. Sure as the rising sun, reminding us that we are one. That's the healing of the mother's love. The mother's love can do what no one else's can. Make the world so safe. We know we're in the master's plan. The mother's love can be the very thing we need, and more.
So stay standing, please. And now, if all of you who were aunties or adoptive moms or nannies or daddies who had to be moms too, no, would you please stand? And now, would the grandmothers remain standing? And would the great-grandmothers remain? And do we have any great-greats? moms, please take a rose. These are all from my garden. And I was out there at daybreak with the birdies. They all are in tubes, and they all have just a little bit of wilting retardant in the water, and so they should last for a long, long time. And a month ago, there were no roses. And I just talked to them, and I have more coming, let me tell you. So, happy Mother's Day, and Reverend Sarah will do the announcements now.
How about now? Okay. And let there be sound. So I am Sarah Hargrave, staff minister at this wonderful spiritual community. And we always like to have gratitude. And today, gratitude for the gentle, caring, and loving that we received from our mothers and from many other people on the planet. And for the nurturing that each of us has given and received. So with that thought, and in that space, let's wave goodbye to the children with that nurturing love as they go off to teach their teachers. Spring classes. They're still open. Visioning and What About Me are open for sign-ups. I think Posey was going to say something about hers.
So are there any practicing codependents in the room? In spiritual communities, we give and we serve and we volunteer a lot. And I don't know about you, but I've noticed burnout happens. And it's because we're not always aware of what we want. What is the God Spirit that is calling us to greater ministry versus service? When it stops being a should and we give from that place of love and delight and joy so that it's filling up and spilling over. But first we have to get in touch with the I within. So if you would like to play with me, the class is called What About Me? Learning to Love Ourselves First. Learning to get in touch with what we want. Learning to take our nose out of other people's business. Learning to stop needing to please someone and to be authentic. So if you would like to have fun, it's a very interactive class, and we go very deep as well as very sweet. So if you'd like to play with me for 6 weeks, the dates are Tuesday night starting May 29th, and we'll go to either July 3rd or 10th, depending on people's 4th of July plans. So please sign up at the table afterwards. It's really a rich class, and I have taken it with Reverend Catherine Revoir, who developed the class several times. Every time I find nooks and crannies where I can grow. So if you'd like to meet your own growing edge with me, please join me for the class.
Thank you. Next week after service, Reverend Barbara from the Ukraine will be here to discuss and discover ways that our community can foster loving relationships with the communities in the Ukraine. May 27th, our wonderful Melissa Felipe, who used to be our music director here, is going to do a workshop on Toltec wisdom. And she studied with Ruiz, and I know it'll be a wonderful experience. So if you've not experienced Melissa, and even if you have, please come for that. Reverend Lloyd normally would be in the city today, but he has moved that time, and so there's a change of date on the events table, and also a change of location for those of you who have been before. Women's Spirit. That wonder... A popular event. There's a table at the back over there that you can sign up and find out more about it. And then we have our wonderful Reverend Carol, who's going to do an announcement and then give us a wonderful lesson.
Just one more word about Women's Spirit. We have a lot of new women in the community, and you might not know that this is something that women do. Pretty much everybody. We've had 70 women from this community attend Women's Spirit. Those of you who have attended Women's Spirit in the past, would you just stand for a moment? Yeah. So it's what the women here do. So if you are new and you haven't been, please go over to the table and see what it's all about. And then, as a lot of you know, I am going to be taking a group on a wonderful sacred pilgrimage from Paris to Stonehenge, and the 2 Sundays coming up are when I'll be away. But we've planned wonderful Sundays for you. Barbara Leger one Sunday, and she's going to talk about how we can partner with Ukraine, and then Melissa Felipe the next Sunday, and then she does a workshop. So for those of you that thought, gosh, I would have liked to have gone to Paris, next year we're going to Greece. And there will be a full moon on Santorini that is already in the preparation stages. And so the sign up for interest is on the events table. And for those of you who are here for the first time or back after a long time, I see some grown children with mamas, and I welcome everyone, those that are here after a long time and those that I see most every Sunday. So welcome, welcome. So, gosh, I'm a little ahead of myself, but we're moving into the talk now. So the theme, as most of you know, for those of you who don't,